Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel, and in this video I want to talk quickly about detachment. So when we are manifesting for particular outcomes in our reality, we do want to come from a level of detachment, meaning that we are confident in our ability to create what it is that we want. So how we get into this level of detachment is giving ourselves a day or two to actually just put all the belief and confidence and self-love and joy and everything that we desire to feel in our reality to ourselves. So what this means is we don't have to be sitting down every single day to affirm and visualize what it is that we want. The reason why we actually do these practices is just to build the belief within ourselves, so that when we attract it into our reality, we are confident in our ability to maintain and sustain it in our reality, meaning that we will be doing things and acting in a way that we know that we deserve what it is that we want. Those are the only reasons why we are actually doing these practices. It isn't that we're doing all of this repetition to get something. We're doing it to embody the belief that we are this something already, and that as we are embodying that belief, it will manifest into our reality. Sometimes it can manifest before we actually believe it. And so when it does manifest before we actually believe it, we then believe it even more because we have been doing these practices. If we were not doing these practices and it manifests into our reality, we may not believe it even when we see it, or we may not believe that we are capable of maintaining and sustaining it in our reality. And so that is the reason why we do the practices. So it's not that we have to sit down and do them every single day. The repetition is there just to impress our subconscious mind into the belief and confidence within ourselves. But the key component to actually maintaining and sustaining our desired results is building that confidence and self-belief. So when we actually build that confidence and self-belief within ourselves, we feel it in our heart that we know that these things are true. So one of the books, anyone who has seen the giveaway that I am doing this month, I may actually do this as a regular thing. I'm not so sure, but I do love to read, and I also love to see other people reading and learning and applying knowledge as well too. So if you haven't already, it's in my community tab, so you can go and comment, and you can be in with a chance to win any of the 10 books that are up there. So I was reading the book Edgar Cayce, The Power of the Mind, which is up there actually as well too. And Edgar Cayce, he determined as well that it is not what we think that we actually manifest, it's what we believe in our heart that we actually manifest. Because when we believe it in our heart, we are maintaining it and sustaining it. Now, this is not to say that things won't show up just because we are affirming. Once we start to affirm for something, our mind goes and starts to look for it in our reality. So even if you're someone who's not doing any of practices of self-regulation, even if you're someone who doesn't believe in healing or doing anything like that, you're still going to manifest it because you're keeping your mind on it. But and eventually then, as you keep your mind on it, your heart will believe it as well too. But when we want to come from this place of embodiment, and we actually just want to be this person who has what it is that we want, even when that thing is not there, we want to practice a level of detachment. Because when we practice a level of detachment, we are over time building that strength of belief within ourselves that says in our heart that we know that this is so, and I don't have to do anything to prove that this is the truth for me. I can give myself a day where I actually just take myself out and enjoy my day, and I follow my joy, and I do what I love to do for myself without even having to think about something manifesting in my reality. So when we get a desire, it's actually already manifested. Once we get the download, it means that we are actually going to experience it in our reality. So even if you look into your past, things that you may have manifested before you even knew about manifestation, you may have had an idea about something, and it would have manifested into your reality. Even if you're someone who gets into relationships, you'd have an idea that you were attracted to someone, that person that was attracted to you, and you both ended up in a relationship. That's a manifestation as well too, before you even know about manifestation. So once you get a desire, it is going to manifest, and it doesn't mean that we have to be always overwhelmed with practices to attract it into our life. We do want to be elevating from a place of joy on a dominantly daily basis, because that is who we are. We're not here to sit and stress and feel overwhelmed. We're here to overcome. We're here to understand that this is a process and that we don't have to be perfect. And we're here to learn how to have faith and trust within ourselves, not in what is actually being manifesting for us in our outside reality. Everything is a reflection from our thoughts. Everything that we think is going to start manifested in our reality, and it's also going to be a part of who we become. Once we become this is where the belief within the heart becomes more potent. And this genuine belief within the heart is, from my own interpretation anyway, what maintains and sustains the reality that we desire in our life. And so the repetition is just there to build that belief within us. And we can manifest things, as I say, before you even believe in it, because of the repetition as well too. But to actually come from this place of belief within yourself, just detach from the outcome for a day or two. Give yourself the pass to just say, you know what, I don't have to figure this all out. All I have to do is trust and know that it is happening for me, and today I'm actually just going to go and enjoy my day. If I don't have to work, well, then I'm going to actually do things that I love to do. I'm going to pamper myself. Maybe I'll take myself out for a meal or a movie, or maybe I'll just chill out at home, or watch a movie at home. Maybe I'll just have my favorite chocolate, or, things that actually fill your joy, and tell yourself that, I'm proud of myself. I'm doing great. This is a process. All that I have, I hold within. And so it's going to be without. And so I can detach from this. I can let it go. And even when I say that I'm letting it go, I start to feel a bit more relief. That relief is actually feeling more like a fulfillment within me. I'm feeling more satisfied as I let go in this process of manifesting as well too. Because even when we do manifest the thing into a reality, so let's say we're manifesting money, we're manifesting millions into a reality, we manifest the millions by having a money mindset. It doesn't mean that we're sitting there every single day and telling ourselves I'm a millionaire, I'm a millionaire, and a millionaire, and then one of the days we don't tell ourselves that, and then we start to panic and say, oh my god, I'm going to lose it now because I didn't do my affirmations. No, it's more of an embodiment. It's more of a, this is who I am. And it's the same with a relationship as well too. We want to be coming from the standpoint that we're not always going to want to be sitting down and affirming for a perfect relationship. All we want to do is embody that person who is growing and learning how to be in this relationship. We say our affirmations in a way that come from the heart, to the God within. I command that I receive this energy of knowing how to be a great partner to my wonderful husband or my wonderful wife. Give me the energy and give me the wisdom to know how to truly connect with my husband or my wife or my partner or my boyfriend, my girlfriend, or just give me the energy and give me the love and give me the understanding of how to attract this wonderful person into my life. And it's these kind of genuine, authentic affirmations that you are telling yourself, you in this way of commanding it into your reality. You're actually embodying it, and so you can go on with your day and you can detach from it because you know that you're connecting to that source within. That source within has the power within. There's a part in the Bible as well where Moses, so when we look at Moses and we're thinking about Moses building the ark, and God had said that it was going to rain for 40 days or 40 nights. I'm not actually sure. I think it's 40 days. And when the flood was over after 40 days, Noah still had to stay in the boat for 360 days. What this actually shows us is that even though our source within, or God, our power, is always going to fulfill our promises that we will be in dry land, that we will get to the land, as Moses was waiting after the flood, there may be a little bit of time that we actually have to give a bit of trust and faith. So Moses was told that after 40 days he was going to be okay and that the flood would be over, but he still had to wait in the ark and put his faith and trust that he was still going to be okay. And 360 days, I think it said, in the ark, even though God said it would be only 40. So we want to be coming from this way of being when we're manifesting as well too. We want to understand that the power really is within us at all times. And when we learn this level of detachment, and detachment doesn't even have to be a thing that we get all overwhelmed by. If you don't feel like detaching, then that's okay too. But maybe there's times in the day where you just feel like saying to yourself, okay, I just kind of want to have a few minutes, I want to just take myself away from it all and not think about it, and just know and trust that everything is going to be fine and everything is okay and it's all coming to me. I'm on the right track. I'm always been led to the right thing at the right time. I'm always knowing what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. And I'm always meeting the right people that lead me to exactly where I want to be. So right now, I'm just going to give it all to myself. I'm just going to give this peace, this love, this feeling of serenity and happiness and joy and bliss within myself, and know and trust that everything is going to be okay. And even if I don't see it straight away in my reality, I'm just going to go on this, and that, yeah, I'm going to go on with Moses there. I'm just going to think about that for a wee minute, and I'm going to know then that everything is fine. I don't have to see it straight away. It's still going to manifest. So I just wanted to make a video on that. Just try to learn how to detach as well too along on your journey, because remember, it's all about you. At the end of it all, it's all about how you feel, it's all about how you think. It's never about what it is that you are manifesting, because even when you manifest everything that you desire in your reality, you're still going to be the person that is feeling and thinking, and you're still going to be the person that's going to be attaching meanings and feelings to the people, places, and things around you. So do it in a way that you know that you are always on the right path and on the right track, and always come back into the love frequency is what I always come back into, because I find that the highest thing that we attain to is love, and even trust and courage and eliminating fear, and all of these things, they come from a place of genuine love within ourselves. And as it says as well, when your cup runneth over, you're able to surrender more, you're able to know more, and you're able to trust your intuition, and you're able to act on things when you need to, and detach on things when you need to as well too. So I'll just leave that video there, and I will chat to you soon.